And President Akufo-Addo can say on review. Abina nso be can say on also on review. To say no. Abina ye review na say ye review. Innocent Akwaba. What shall I say laptop and what shall I say office in high school?
Maybe sending you now cry at the same thing. Captain, the camera mention what you for. I'm says I the way a man I the educational system media gra or Otincha as a film. Because over the years, no me kasa sa educational system na da ho na conversation or ha na ye Canada. Why first we betimi bridge the disconnect between academia and the job market. Because why wouldn't him say school for from university va or more he absorb what into the job market na be a problem because most of the corporation if we say maybe what they require that betimi more active play critical role in the job market and sign him the new ho. Until over the years, you know, and kokra form we due for retirement cry it may absorb more contract. And they are working at the expense. Anytime you ever say a or be contractor or working you should know say he's working at the expense of a new person who is supposed to come into the system. So that is the kind of concerns I hear about the educational system. But that conversation, you know, we are being forced to put it aside, and we are talking about issues about textbooks, issues about accommodation, issues about feeding. I think here is of a grave concern. Especially when we know say it is the future of people are primary almost say the future leaders of this particular country or future and a toy in this particular manner. So we had this free SHS policy can't once me no normal election program is what Obiani how bastardize the free SHS policy because it's a dreamer your constitutional framework saw say o mind be betimi akonanim tumpon education play quite a crucial role enti say o mind ye duru ba bi na say ye betumi ama education aye free we hwe ho because eno na betimi arm the youth of this particular country with the needed intelligence betimi aboa ama ye nya de ebenya but enti aban bia ba because enka ba say free searchers ni run out just like that enka Rollins etimi ye enka Kufuor aye because president na wo ye no unko wura mu nkodo pa na wa bre na wa kase we sika wa bre nya na de be free searchers taxpayers money na wo de ye enti ne ye de ye can say me ye de it's so easy because Kufuor could have done it, Rollins could have done it. Unko wura mu nkodo pa na kase wa bre me bia me na mantumi anonti sika ni so I'm for taxes and so always the money is flowing, but you need to be very wise and very prudent in using those monies. And Kufuor realizing say the prevailing economic circumstances then are conducive, the free SHS, he didn't do it, but he focused on other areas like accessibility, provide infrastructure and so forth. Now, I think that he followed the same line, Mahama the same line. But when Akufo-Addo had that vision and he said, say, some of us thought, say, okay, maybe this is the right time. But the right time, you need to sit down, engage the critical stakeholders in the sector, Sabi, or more by institutions so far as education is concerned. And then they will draft a policy, even educational, if I watch this think tanker, or more focus on education, their input are quite critical because you're seeing Akufo team. The stakeholders within the sector, because who build the policy? You don't just build a policy from a vacuum. The problem now we identify, and even though constitutional frameworks and say free SHS there, but you need to identify immediate challenges, and those challenges you know framework upon which the policy will be built. And the problems in the inform your friends and the free SHS policy are aware. But Enam say the wusi kana medem yedi and say abokasa ego. Na ye munipa na arrogance abaye the order of the day, these guys decided to roll out the free SH policy without any consultation, without any engagement. Individuals are more ya mo bia mane and a policy ni to ho you addiction na problem about because enam say ya nwene ho amfa blueprint and say ya any policy plan bia to ho we never anticipated the challenges but we are swimming in the pool of challenges. Almost in Samantha Boa. Because it is about the issue of accommodation and baby na It is about issue of feeding. And Captain, if you go to the grounds and issues of feeding in the various secondary school, we and then I spoke to a teacher maybe or say the Omoyan said they are doing better trade. And they were more way suku, a war more another quadia situation or ha. So that's what they are doing. And Kranoko, and they are no medical why a diamomo. All because we decided to say young many policy, young planning fund to paper, so implementing gradually. We decided to say because of politics in the young tuntua basa and never be crowd a problem. I did a problem. And then the quality of education and Kasakrano has become a major problem. No wonder the IMF is alerting us. Output, educational output, I expect to say, you bet me enlighten, you bet me enlighten, cry, Sabi, Umbenyan, Diaco, when no captain. Those things in India and you messy those targets, it is not having any significant impact. Because maybe I think now had advances are go at the global stage. The questions that we should be asking, and as you beside I want to say, how do we upgrade our educational system? Sabi feed into the global educational way because countries are making advances. Countries are taking advantage of technology and innovation and trying to position their education in such a way, say, a bit direct impact on the economy. And you know, and so here your friends artificial intelligence hereby is one of the ways education more air but unfortunately, no, we are not served with that particular chance to look at the curriculum then as a phone because textbook right nibi and those old things and draw maybe na ear draw ways maybe draw as a phone. That is still what is going on in our schools. When countries are making advances elsewhere or more try to feed into what is emerging and then that's what here. Textbook was some other issue, and over the years, you can't want some baby say, and the basic thing I'm crying here because I never my teacher for one direction. Yet, and I for the past best 3 to 4 years in here. Yes, so school numa a teacher for no, give you testimony say textbook on bachelor and crowd a major problem for them, and you expect government to make this thing a priority because it's a major thing. Say curriculum no crying ni hona say nkra no nya de bia nsua whatever policy bia de baba bia no I don't know enkonkosi ba bia because you need those things to guide a teacher for metimi a kire ade na nkra no so hu mu focus na ye hu ba bia ye ko but captain those things have been taken away any ho and everything has been reduced to politics. So you have a finance your friend saying Dr. Baumia who has a terrible track record when it comes to promises and I wonder why or no otiminya courage and no independence or a campaign because so you'll be a fed when anyone can summon cause I saw them baby as a boniface because of the lies he has told these people. Because of Entura Baumia, a dear Ghana for Nanim Guasia Guno, Oko various social media platforms, the Twitter messages or the buy, and some of Kaina is to the contrary. Because the same guy was the same person telling Ghanaians, oh, then we were borrowing recklessly, and the government was then insensitive to the plight of the people of Ghana. And for that matter, no Sikano Kroma, no Noya Bank of Ghana, only maybe Sikano, we don't need to go and borrow. Unfortunately, no, under him, no, Ghana, we've been borrowing like we are crazy. We are borrowing in a reckless fashion. Bosiana Yaboni, and then Ghana, your debt to your GDP, and I'm saying over 100%. Your debt portfolio rises to over about 600 billion. And Yadi and Sakakosha China, Numa, Yenim Yabukakusi. Some of these major basic things now you better resolve. Today he's there again promising teachers. Say your first one teacher, one laptop. One student, one laptop. At this crucial moment, Ghana is teetering. Yamnam IMF, a cap in hand, begging for redemption. And your debt, the captains, okay, your standard debt portfolio is around somewhere around 30 billion. Nanifano Modi or Yedi or Mokano. Your first debt restructuring the union space. Of the debt, you know, young so because don't forget a deal because of this creditor committee. That particular first a green light. It can be a super warm the 13. Going forward, now IMF is expecting us. Say a bit to me, I have all that particular discussion and your negotiations. Say a bit to me free your debt we now must pay abum. And what you know, your bilateral, your multilateral way I assigned creditors here do Moka is around 8.1. A honest can I see and because China they say though China is a bilateral creditor, but you see you know and a Paris club here 1.9. It is a new way and my that particular free space now. The significant chunk is there and that we need to deal with. So going forward, Sikana because we need to meet September 2022. Abra Zambia a baggy deal from IMF no. They were supposed to have negotiation with their partner just like we did, yeah. Subsequent one, they couldn't do it because now you see China play dilly-dally with them. Because quite for some situated that particular thing, they couldn't do it. So after first tranche, they couldn't meet their target. And the Zambia economy now a fledgling because Omanya IMF deal. Along the line, a few days after, no more China be the best performing currency in the world. Economy because they couldn't meet the target and drop it down. The same way for Ghana. Say to me, and Transi and line proud to see it. And you are engaged significantly with a man for a deal, going forward, no, Sasikano, who hit, and then about a problem of mine, and that will further endanger the economic prospect of this particular country. But discussion, of course, it's all politics because the Baumia cheap politics now why over the years now that comic politics now why promising and no, but because maybe a generous so if you look at the economic prospect of this particular country and the fact government here didn't create job opportunities for Bia. Now, the last thing anybody should be thinking about is say laptop. Now, laptop nobody is against it, but the fact that and Ghana has a basic schools, no. Obeko could be crying, you highlight in into the laptop, no man, or the day no charge. Assuming say I'm for textbook, laptop. There are a number of rural electrification projects. Some of the villages don't have your friend say, and do the laptop come out right now, and then the charge. You see, people must be serious. Textbook over the years, people are not even having access. Are not serious. And I'm a politics now. You can kasaya nwena honti. You jina platform so awane ya tuaguo. We don't even take time to analyze because policy about kuma like the free SHS. Ya nwena hon. Ya de to ha wo. Ya kasa ya de bebo ya bana de. Se na meti se na kufu adoba. O kasa se ya de ato ho. Free SHS ni ya ko gidim to so no. So that is the way a free agents near to Atoho and Ghana for how problems are at home. You will not have a space to think. And the policy, problem Brian, because you endanger everything. And yen Sasha China, Lumina Sephora, and I wouldn't Nanometis, China shall say Jaman for Japadia because they defaulted on their debt.
Yesterday they were money too.
Say you default here, they will take it because after now you default here. Hoping say you default here, and all her circumstances prevail. Likely we may default because my catcher say, "Oh, mono, they have this aggressive foreign policy. If there's an initiative for modern, from non-financial, within their to Sri Lanka or Jay, and they are negotiating with Zambia to take their Zambia if there's an electricity company because or more defaulted. Yes, as a sideline or more national broadcasting corporation. So it's enlisted on Star Times a pay-per-view. You see, China has a very hostile and a very aggressive foreign policy where so idea way is lacking. Trying to negotiate with them. I want to see my advice to whether it will go through or not. That assurance. This is the time you expect a politician like Baumia to just go to the thinking room as a politician or promise a man for or year lectures or Central University or year be Shashi University because Nipan Unity are watching to see but not practical wisdom no nibi theoretical way and no really keke but the your friend saying the knowledge the practical wisdom to translate those theories into tangible Ghana for who say only been however Look at the CD dollar. Oh, Captain. Book no crown say obi na atwa na copy go baby. Captain, because I want that practical wisdom now. Oh, master. Na book no be betimi atwa obi. Captain, so what practical wisdom? You have power, you have everything, the resources of the state, yeah, the amount. Everything that you need to make policy work, you have it. Look at the CD dollar. Now, no matter no be making justifications. Oh, because Ghana and your debt in do 600 billion. Now, boom, a CD depreciation in Tinadu. Now, I say CD depreciation. No, me I mean, I so and I capital papa so. Was it not the same guy who gave us assurance? Say what or the key na come IGP. Ntia ban say na CD no ati free and nam so ama your friend say your debt cost.
IGP call program one to punum.
You see, these are jokers who are endangering the very future of this particular country. And it's a Ghana for taking you serious. I'm going forward now. I want everybody to be interested in the conversation because say you leave the fortunes of Ghana to these guys. Their interest is just politics. So with those misguided political orientation or more, all is about power, your friends say, seeking their interest. You know, Captain, we will end up realizing, say, the very educational, and I'm saying, United G and Nika Krasa be hoping, say, you bet him there be a page of my nama and cry, a benny baby, that particular future that will be endangered and a bad affecting, because what's your mind? Now say, wait me lose everything. Idea is a lose our educational system, especially at this time. So we had advances going on because my culture said we are there is a single competitive global arena. Everybody comes on board. Oba with knowledge to look for a job because in Ghana you can apply for a job to do somewhere in Amazon, anywhere in the world because. So Ukra certification, Ukra certificate in So ask yourself, saying the next 10 years to come, no, how are we positioning the people, the youth of this particular country, to be competitive at that particular market? Because education at the moment, obi your friend is artificial intelligence, obi artificial intelligence, no be draw baby. Computer crown your friend is a draw to board so and and you have politicians in expensive coat joking around such critical and sensitive issues and on daily basis, it is the future of this particular country and the go down where sensitive issue I will expect stakeholders to come here say yes policy na ye kono you move away from textbook to laptop. They should come with some kind of a design. How have they implemented those things? Because every day be a year delay be no textbook and new school man could use. So how are we treating these people? And a teacher for no mugu classroom or mocho no, how are they going about those things? But at school and if you mix the period, what makes it no? And especially at this time, free SHS buy because of young men who and then chronic to school 1 month. No about 3 months. Obi ko no biba just a plan ya school no basa. But this is not the vision the framers of the constitution have said